Have you ever woken up with a sense of anxiety before your eyes even open? Your mind's already racing through work, deadlines, pressure, or all the things you didn't get done yesterday. If the answer is yes, you're not alone. But imagine this, a morning where just a few simple words could shift your energy, your emotions, even your entire life. Do you believe that just 5 morning affirmations could completely redirect your life's path? Today, I'll share not only 5 powerful Buddhist-inspired affirmations, but also real-life stories from Europe, the US, and my own personal journey so you can see why these small phrases hold such extraordinary power. Don't look away because halfway through, I'll share a true story of an American friend whose life transformed after adopting this habit. And by the end, I'll reveal the biggest lesson I've learned after years of practice. Did you know that psychologists at Harvard found your mindset in the first 15 minutes after waking up can affect your mood, your focus, and even your creativity for the entire day? This isn't just theory. Millions of people across the world are living proof. Take Germany, for example, a country known for its discipline and efficiency. In Berlin, many successful entrepreneurs begin their mornings in silence, grounding themselves with positive self-talk. They've shared that their key to success isn't just strategy, it's how they reprogram their minds each morning. So why talk to yourself? Because it's the simplest way to take control of your thoughts and emotions before the outside world gets a chance to. Don't let your phone, social media, or emails hijack your morning energy. 5 morning affirmations inspired by Buddhist wisdom. Number 1. I am grateful for this new day. Gratitude is something we hear about all the time, but how many of us actually feel it every day? While attending a morning meditation workshop in Paris, I met a young French woman recovering from severe depression. Each morning, she would take 3 deep breaths and whisper to herself, "I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to breathe." 6 months later, she was thriving. When I lived in the Netherlands, I used to jump out of bed in a panic, already stressed about work. But the moment I took just 1 minute to breathe deeply and say, "Thank you for this new day," everything changed. I started noticing little joys again: the sunshine, a warm coffee, the sound of birds outside my window. This is the foundation for your day. I am grateful for today. Try it, it works better than a cup of coffee. Number 2. I release yesterday. You've heard the phrase, let bygones be bygones. Easier said than done, right? A friend of mine in New York, John, used to be a corporate manager. He was haunted by past mistakes and wrong decisions, leading to chronic stress. Then he came across a Buddhist teaching. Attachment to the past is the root of suffering. That morning, John started a new habit. Every day, upon waking, he'd say, "I release everything from yesterday." Within weeks, he felt lighter, more creative, and more focused. I've been there too, regretting past decisions, unfinished relationships. But once I learned to clear my mental space each morning, I felt like I had a fresh start at life. You can do this too. Just tell yourself, I let go of yesterday. Number 3. I am calm and in control of my mind. Modern life bombards us with noise and pressure, but in Sweden, of Europe's happiest countries, children are taught mindfulness, breathwork, and emotional awareness from a young age. Have you ever just sat still for 1 minute in the morning, listening to your breath, saying to yourself, I am calm and in control of my mind, creates a mental shield that protects you from external chaos. When I lived in the bustling city of Los Angeles, this simple habit helped me find peace even amidst honking horns and a fast-paced lifestyle. Try it. After brushing your teeth, sit quietly, breathe deeply, and say, "I am calm. I am in control of my mind." The feeling is transformative. Number 4. Today, I will act with kindness. Kindness can change the world, but how often do we remind ourselves to practice it? In the Italian city of Bologna, there's something called Kindness Mondays, where people begin their week by doing something good, helping a stranger, complimenting someone, or just smiling at a neighbor. Science backs this up. One small act of kindness boosts serotonin, the happiness hormone, not just in the receiver, but also in the giver. I once challenged myself for 7 days to start each morning by saying, "Today, I will act with kindness." I became gentler with my family, more patient at work, and even more forgiving of myself. Imagine if everyone started their day with this intention. What kind of society could we build? Number 5. Everything is temporary. Enjoy this moment. Americans often say, "This too shall pass." This echoes the Buddhist idea of impermanency, a truth embraced in countries like Germany, the UK, and the Netherlands, where people often face economic and social uncertainty. I remember my first winter studying in Germany, cold, lonely, homesick. In those moments, I learned to tell myself, "This feeling will pass. Tomorrow will be brighter." Gradually, I began to savor each moment, even the tough ones. Try this affirmation in the morning. Everything is temporary. I will enjoy this moment. You'll feel more grounded, more grateful, and more alive. Let me tell you about Emma, a friend of mine who worked at a major corporation in Chicago. She was constantly anxious, lost sleep, snapped easily, and slowly slipped into mild depression. But everything changed when she started using this 5-affirmation routine every morning. 3 months later, she told me, "Every morning, I wake up, close my eyes, take a deep breath, and repeat those 5 affirmations you taught me. Suddenly, life feels more meaningful. My relationships are better, and I've realized no one else controls my mood but me." Emma's story isn't unique. Across Europe, more and more schools are teaching children life skills like these so they grow up resilient, emotionally aware, and ready to face life's challenges. These 5 morning affirmations aren't magic. They won't turn you into a superhero overnight, but they're like updating your mental operating system. You start your day with gratitude, peace, clarity, and strength. I've tried dozens of personal development methods books, podcasts, even deep meditation, but nothing has brought me more emotional stability than this simple morning ritual, especially while living abroad in high-pressure places like Europe and the US. Here's the most important thing I've learned. You can't control everything, but you can control how you start your day. And if you give yourself just 2 minutes each morning to say these 5 phrases, you will see a real, lasting shift in your mood, in your work, in your relationships, and most importantly, in your sense of peace and purpose. If you've made it this far, I challenge you. For the next 7 days, start every morning by saying these 5 affirmations out loud. Then, come back to this video and tell me your story in the comments. I'd love to hear how it went. And if this video brought value to you, please hit subscribe, share it with a friend, and help spread this Eastern wisdom not just as words, but as a way of life. Wishing you peace and happiness every single day.